Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Monday, November 30. The National Reserves will be called out and deployed to assist with security measures across the country throughout December. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the announcement last Friday. He said the decision was made on the advice of the Chief of Defense Staff and after long discussions at the National Security Council.
This is, again, a part of the strategy of using force without violence, a superior deployment of material and human resources, using superior technology, superior logistics, superior operations to control and limit the space of criminals to operate and protect the innocent.
Prime Minister Holness said this move was just one of the strategies being deployed to tackle crime and violence. He said government would also continue to advocate for the provision of exceptional powers for the security forces who must act without violence in the execution of their duties.
We know that we must find a way to address the crime problem in Jamaica. But without some tools, our powers will be constrained. Without some tools, the measures that are available are not going to yield the immediate results that we need. We always should have available to us the option of using extraordinary powers.
Agriculture and Fisheries Minister Floyd Green is assuring the country that there will be sufficient supply of tubers and meat for the Christmas period. He gave the update at the post-cabinet press briefing while reporting on the impact of recent heavy rains which damaged many farms.
The good news is that in relation to our tubers, in relation to our meat products, we do have sufficient supply. In fact, this Christmas we expect to have the largest amount of production of chicken that our country has ever seen. In fact, both our major producers, are higher than pre-COVID levels in relation to production. We expect to see good supply of tubers, so our yams, our potatoes, our sweet potatoes should be in good supply.
In relation to vegetables, Minister Green says RADA is continuing its assessment of a drop in the supply chain to determine if alternative measures will be needed to ensure sufficient supplies for Christmas.
The Ministry of Agriculture is willing to take those steps. So we are watching very carefully tomatoes, cabbage, lettuce, cantaloupe, squash, zucchini, and cauliflower to see if there needs to be any supplemental supply.
The recent heavy rains and some river breaches caused widespread flooding, resulting in about 2,955 hectares of crop losses valued at approximately $2.5 billion. 926 tablets have been issued to 20 schools across eastern St. Thomas as part of government's Tablets in Schools program. Education Minister Fable Williams presented the devices at a handing over ceremony held recently at License Primary School in the parish. She encouraged the students to use the devices to expand their knowledge.
I encourage the students to travel the world using your device. You can go to Japan, Australia, Nigeria, India. You can learn about cultures in those countries. You can ask questions on Google about any topic that you care to. Use the devices to expand your knowledge base.
Meanwhile, students at Lucy Primary and Sandy Bay Primary and Junior High in Hanover have also received tablets to aid their distance learning. Education Minister Fable Williams handed over 165 tablets to Lucy Primary and 99 to Sandy Bay last Thursday. She again stressed that government was also ensuring that schools have internet connectivity to fully maximize the use of these devices.
We're rolling out and making sure that at least 100 schools that did not have internet connectivity, that those schools get it. And I think so far we're probably at 40 of the 100. And the implementation is continuing. There are other schools, and we're talking with other vendors to see what else can be deployed all across Jamaica.
So far, more than 34,000 of 40,000 devices have been distributed to students under the Tablets in Schools program. The remainder are expected to be distributed over the next few weeks. And finally, Cabinet has given approval for the establishment of a steering committee for the National College for Educational Leadership, NCEL. Minister Fable Williams made the disclosure during the recent virtual post-cabinet press briefing.
The committee will provide support and technical guidance for the operations of NCEL and make recommendations regarding the performance management framework of the body.
The committee is to serve for a period of 1 year. The National College for Educational Leadership was established to improve the quality of leaders and managers in education and to bring greater accountability to the role of school principals. It provides professional development for existing principals and other leaders in the school system. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.